Aquarius, if you only watch one forecast this month, let it be this one. Because the 4 days between July 15th and July 18th, 2026, are about to rearrange something in your life, and most of you have no idea it's coming. Here's what makes this window so rare. Your modern ruling planet, Uranus, the planet of sudden awakening, lightning bolt ideas, and breakthroughs that seem to come out of nowhere, is not just active. It's the star of the entire show. On July 15th, Uranus forms a beautiful sextile to Neptune. On July 17th, the energy shifts as we move into grounded, detail-loving Virgo territory. And on July 18th, Uranus locks into a powerful trine with Pluto, the planet of deep transformation and personal power. Read that again. Your ruling planet is dancing with the planet of dreams and the planet of raw power, all inside a single 4-day corridor. That almost never happens. So what does it actually mean for you? Picture 3 things happening at once. First, a wave of visionary breakthroughs, those "why didn't I think of this before" moments. Second, a very practical grounding energy that helps you turn those big ideas into real organized action. And third, a slow structural upgrade to your personal power that will still be paying off months from now. This isn't a nice horoscope week, Aquarius. This is a turning point. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it, the strongest days, the lucky signs to watch for, what to do, and the one mistake that could quietly cost you this whole window. Stay with me. This one's for you. Because the next few days are so personal for Aquarius, so many of you have been asking the same thing. How does all of this land in my chart? And that's fair. A general forecast can only take you so far. Your birth chart is as unique as your fingerprint. That's exactly why we offer private one-on-one readings. Whether you want a full birth chart reading, a year ahead or monthly forecast, a career reading, a money and wealth reading, a relationship compatibility or soulmate reading, a transit reading for these exact July dates, a solar return, business astrology, a marriage timing reading, dating pattern analysis, breakup recovery guidance, a life purpose reading, or a simple question-based personal guidance session, we've got you covered. If you'd like a reading personalized to your birth details, just tap the WhatsApp chat link in the description box below and message us directly. We'll take care of the rest. Now back to your 4 days of surprises. Let's slow down and really understand what's happening in the sky, because when you get it, you can work with it. In Western astrology, this stretch is a rare blend of 3 forces: rapid awakening, practical organization, and deep structural change. 3 ingredients that usually show up separately, arriving together. Start with the planets. Uranus is the great awakener, sudden innovation, freedom, the unexpected. Neptune rules dreams, intuition, spirituality, and the invisible thread that connects everything. Pluto governs power, transformation, and the things that get reborn only after they've been broken down. Now the signs. Aquarius, your energy is the visionary of the zodiac, the collective thinker, the rule breaker, the one who sees the future before everyone else. Virgo, which the moon and inner focus lean into around the 17th, is the master of detail, daily routine, and grounded, useful service. Here's why this matters so much for you specifically. The aspects involved, a sextile and a trine, are the 2 friendliest angles in astrology. They don't force change through crisis. They open doors. They offer smooth, supportive energy for genuine life upgrades. And because Uranus rules Aquarius, every one of these doors is pointed straight at you. One thing to remember, outer planets move slowly. So while the exact peaks hit between the 15th and 18th, the background hum of this energy has been building for weeks and will keep resonating for weeks after. We're not catching a single lightning strike. You're stepping into a season. Emotionally and practically, the theme is this: taking high, intuitive, almost dreamlike inspiration and grounding it into organized reality, and getting sudden, startling clarity about where your future is actually heading. Let's walk through exactly where you'll feel this, area by area. Career and work. This is a spotlight zone for you. Expect the unexpected. A leadership role you weren't chasing, a green light on an out-of-the-box project, or a door opening that skips 3 steps you assumed you'd have to climb. The Virgo influence sharpens your communication. You'll find yourself organizing, streamlining, saying things more clearly than usual. The challenge? Sudden shifts in your company's structure, or a restless, itchy feeling if your current role has gone stale. If you've been quietly outgrowing your job, this window makes that obvious. For business owners, it's a superb time to restructure, building models that are both progressive and genuinely efficient. Money and finances. Watch for sudden income ideas, a way to monetize a skill you've been underusing, or a flash of insight about passive income. On the flip side, Virgo energy will make you want to audit your spending and cut the quiet leaks. Investment-wise, you may feel drawn to research unconventional or tech-based opportunities. Do the homework, don't just chase the spark. And thanks to the Pluto trine, this is a genuinely empowering window for long-term money decisions. Debt, shared resources, and setting up organized, automated savings that run without you thinking about them. Love and relationships. If you're single, you're likely to attract intriguing, unconventional people, the kind who challenge how you think. You'll also find yourself evaluating potential partners with a more practical, analytical eye. Chemistry and compatibility. If you're coupled, this is a beautiful moment to deepen intimacy by sharing your real dreams and quiet vulnerabilities. It's also, very practically, a great time to team up on shared spaces or household finances. Bonding through building. Family. Deep, old, even generational patterns can start to heal through open, forward-looking conversations. You may set new, healthier boundaries at home. Friendships. You'll gravitate toward like-minded visionaries and spiritual circles, and you may notice a few outgrown connections quietly fading. Let them. Space is being made. Family. The emotional atmosphere at home blends electric excitement with a craving for calm, orderly surroundings. You may step into a powerful role managing a transformation, a renovation, a reorganization, a reset. There's healing available around old baggage tied to where and how you grew up. And don't be surprised by a sudden urge to move, rearrange, or redesign your space so it finally reflects who you're becoming. Health and energy. This is the area to protect. Your mind will be running hot, brilliant for breakthroughs, risky for nervous tension. Physical energy may swing, so balance active bursts with real rest. The Virgo shift can tip you into overanalyzing tiny details, which breeds anxiety. And trying to change everything at once is a fast track to burnout. Grounding routines, honest health check-ins, and nervous system regulation aren't optional this week. They're the whole game. Personal growth. Here's the gift. Expect a surge in self-belief straight from the Pluto trine. Old subconscious fears may release gently, almost without you noticing, courtesy of the Neptune sextile. Your intuition sharpens, vivid, symbolic dreams included. You'll find yourself weaving spirituality into ordinary life, and your manifestation power spikes when you pair clear intention with detailed action. The big life lesson underneath it all: real freedom is built on discipline. Biggest opportunities, so where's the gold? 4 places. First, harnessing those sudden flashes of genius to finally crack a problem you've been stuck on for months. Second, transforming a deep-seated insecurity into a genuine source of authority. The thing you were ashamed of becomes the thing you lead with. Third, bridging the gap between your spiritual ideals and your daily routine so your inner and outer life finally match. And fourth, making supportive long-term changes to your career or financial structure that your future self will thank you for. Biggest challenges. Now the honest part, because every powerful window has a shadow. The main difficulties: an overstimulated nervous system, overthinking small details, and the urge to control exactly how these sudden changes play out. Why does this happen? Simple. Uranus brings fast, electric, unpredictable energy. Virgo demands order and near perfection. Put them together, and you get a tug of war between change now and make it flawless. And that tension lives in your body as stress. How do you handle it? Breathe, literally. Breathwork is your reset button this week. Take changes one step at a time instead of all at once. And repeat this to yourself. Progress beats perfection every single time. Important timing. Let's map the days so you can plan. Strongest days, July 15th, when spiritual insight and intuition peak, and July 18th, when empowerment and structural change hit their high point. Before the transit, the first 2 weeks of July have been quietly building anticipation, dropping subtle, intuitive hints. If you've had odd knowings lately, that was the warm-up. The exact window, July 15th through 18th, delivers the most concentrated shifts, inside and out. The days just after, July 19th to 21st, is your integration period, when the sudden changes start to make logical sense. When it fades, by late July, the fireworks settle into a new, stable normal. The goal is to lock in your gains before then. Lucky guidance. Here are your power signals for these 4 days. Lucky color, electric blue, matches the high-frequency, awakening energy of Uranus. Lucky number 4, the grounding, stabilizing force behind your 4 days of surprises. Lucky day Saturday, ruled by Saturn, your traditional ruler, bringing structure to sudden change. Lucky crystal, amethyst, heightens intuition while soothing an overactive nervous system. Lucky element air, aligned with your core Aquarian nature and quick intellectual processing. Lucky direction north, true north moving forward with long-term alignment. Power affirmation. I welcome positive change and ground my highest visions into daily reality. Say that affirmation out loud each morning from the 15th to the 18th. It bridges the visionary Uranus-Neptune spark with grounded Virgo-Pluto power, which is the exact energy you're working with. What to do? 5 simple, high-impact moves. Journal your sudden ideas. Uranus and Neptune drop insights that vanish fast. Catch them on paper before they fade. Organize one physical space, one drawer, one desk, one corner. Virgo energy clears mental fog through outer order. Review your long-term money structures. Use the Pluto trine to make one empowering financial decision. Regulate your nervous system. 10 minutes of meditation or breath work keeps the high voltage from frying your circuits. Communicate your boundaries clearly. This is the week to calmly say what you need and mean it. What not to do, and 3 things to avoid. First, don't make impulsive, irreversible decisions on pure emotion. The energy is fast and seductive. Wait for the grounding Virgo influence to check the details before you leap. Second, don't obsess over perfection. The Virgo shift can flip into harsh self-criticism, and that blocks the very creativity Uranus is trying to hand you. Third, don't ignore your body. All this mental and spiritual voltage can pull you out of your physical needs. Sleep, water, and food are not distractions. They're what keep you online. Western Astrology remedies. Want to actively work with this energy? Try these. Dream journaling. Write down your dreams the moment you wake. Neptune is speaking in symbols right now. Decluttering one room or your desk to honor Virgo and physically make space for new opportunities. Grounding meditation. Visualize roots growing from your feet into the earth to stabilize the electric Uranus current. Crystal work. Meditate with amethyst or clear quartz to focus scattered inspiration into clear intention. Candle ritual. On July 18th, light a blue or white candle to claim your personal power and welcome the change in. So here's your key takeaway, Aquarius. Embrace the sudden insights, ground them into reality, and step confidently into your new power. These 4 days are an upgrade. Treat them like one. And listen, you are ready for this. The version of you on the other side of July 18th is going to be glad you paid attention. If you want a reading tailored to your exact birth chart, the WhatsApp chat link is waiting in the description box. Message us anytime. Before you go, hit like if this resonated. Comment your rising sign below so I can see who's here. And subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss what the stars have planned for you next. Until next time, Aquarius, stay curious, stay grounded, and keep looking up.